Espy.
What?
We just want to let you know that we agree with everything you said about Jacksyn Crowley, about people getting opportunities when other people deserve them. This is what House 100 was built on. So we want to let you know, the champion, Dirty Jake Dirden, and I, we support you tonight going against Jacksyn Crowley. We hope you beat him senseless, and we hope you take that match, because it would be an honor for Jake Dirden to defend against Brandon Espinoza at the Super Show.
Okay. I mean, you're all about opportunities and all about people earning them?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been here? Yeah, exactly. I've been here for 3 years. 3 years and overlooked all the time. That's why I came back. To rid CCW of the sin in pro wrestling.
That's the guy? You want him to take our job and make it easier for me and this?
It doesn't matter who wins tonight. They're not making it to Super Show. Come on.
The crowd is on their feet for the champion.
Seishin only been with CCW for a few short months, but in her debut match, she won the CCW Women's Championship. The crowd has quickly come to acknowledge her, to come to love her. She's had a successful championship defense against Cassandra Golden, but now against Mother Marni. And I have to say, as talented as Cassandra Golden is, I don't know how. This is a Marni Gras, a Mother Marni that we just haven't seen before.
I never know what to expect anymore. I know the Seishin is a crowd favorite here, and Mother Marni is just kind of, everybody's just trying to figure it out.
Sometimes it feels like she's trying to figure it out still. And that signature music box. There's just something eerie about Mardi Gras now.
I was going to ask you, do we give an entrance of the year award? Because this is,
this used to be so exciting and so much fun, but now it's just there's another aura about it that's almost unsettling.
People are standing, Asa Gray. People are standing and they're ready for it.
Now making her way to the ring, the challenger, the former CCW Women's Champion, Mother Marni, excuse me. If I get that wrong, she will let me know. In just the most unpleasant way. Just the way that she carries herself. She truly believes that she is better than every person in this building. And every person watching at home. And every person that's probably ever existed in the history of humanity.
And it always amazes me. how she turns on the aggression and the violence after that elaborate entrance, slow,
Methodical. Exactly.
And she gets in, and kind of the light switch goes on, and it's just all aggression.
In a very unsettling way. And the problem with her being so cocky, so confident, is that she has the talent to genuinely back it up.
It's certainly one of the best to wrestle for CCW.
You can't, it's. I hate to have her hear me say this, but it really, any lack of success, the fact that she's not the CCW the women's champion right now, is because of her attitude, because of her disregard of the rules, because her personal vendetta against Sarah Summers at the time allowed.
Sorry to interrupt. It almost seemed like for months she didn't care quite as much about the belt. She was, again, her attention was on other pursuits. So let's see how much she wants that belt tonight.
Yeah, and if it is one of those things that if she decides that is her ultimate goal, God help anyone who tries to stop her.
Might be a long night for Seishin.
Seishin here taking initial control with the arm lock here behind Marni, fighting her way out and switching it up into a side headlock here. But Seishin making Jean to work her way out and back into that wrist lock, just putting all of that torque and tension onto the wrist. Works behind, gets her low, trying to see, but Marni throwing some elbows here, fighting her way out. Seishin, stumbles up at the second rope there. Marni almost seemed stunned. Hits that flying hip toss into another drop kick. And this is that kind of fast-paced offense that we know of Seishin, that we've seen her use so many times before. She charges into the corner with a flying forearm right to the chest. Ooh, full body splash. Goes right into a headlock and just drives her down into a modified bulldog. Going for the cover, but Marni immediately kicks out.
I think Seishin wants to get this over with. She wants to retain and get out of here before this match goes deep into it, and Marni can get more of the momentum and the aggression.
Oh, absolutely. Seishin is aware that, innovative pin there. Seishin is very aware. Marni Gras is a veteran.
Absolutely.
She knows the longer this match goes on, the more dangerous Marni becomes.
Absolutely.
She will find a way, by hook or by crook, to leave the new CCW Women's Champion.
Very Greco-Roman-esque.
Very technical opening. Seishin constantly trying to just spin Marni. Marni having no more of it, going for that hard shot of her own. No longer trying to out-wrestle Seishin, just trying to beat her. Now going for just that, almost a choke, a guillotine. Well, you locked in and just, again, pounding onto the back of Seishin here.
She says no!
Well, like you said earlier, the experience certainly goes to Mother Marni. Uh-oh, listen.
What?
Heads up.
What is he doing out here?
First appearance of the night.
Why?
I asked him the other night how many people he needed in this house of his. Apparently, more.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem that Marni really wants him there. Telling him to get out, telling Mr. 100 to get out, I mean, I'll say it. I agree with Marni. Didn't think I'd say that tonight, but here we are.
I assumed he had enough to deal with his own matches and his own team members. I didn't know he was going to come out and insert himself in the women's championship. Seems kind of silly.
Was Mother Marni just dropping her knees across the shoulder, another quick cover, but Seishin fighting out at two. I mean, and you're absolutely right. There is a CCW Championship match where Jake Dirden's going to have to defend against Brian Pillman Jr. There's other things that he should be focused on, as Mother Marni just continuing an unrelenting assault, but Seishin just a little too close to the ropes. Great ring awareness by Seishin, using her own momentum to just put those feet on the ropes, as Marni hits a gorgeous bridging suplex that Seishin... Mr. 100 maybe doing more harm than good, but a running drop kick right across the oh, and now just a blatant choke.
Surely she wouldn't be so disqualified at this opportunity.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. We've seen her do it against Sarah Summers. We've seen her let her attitude, her just obsession get the best of her before. Not letting Seishin down, just wrenching the arm, bringing her in for huge clotheslines. Third time's the charm. Hooks the leg, but Seishin able to kick out.
Surely this isn't some kind of an audition. Mother Marni surely doesn't need to audition. Shannon, yeah.
No, it's I think, gorgeous code breaker.
To the face.
But instead of going for the pin, she's, going for a this is not a no disqualification match. She
is not in control of herself at all.
No, not at all. What is going on? Why is Marni even... Kelly trying to... It almost looks like he's trying to reason with her, trying to talk her out of whatever she's doing. Or is all just a decoy as our referee Kelly disposing of the chair, but Marni using the championship belt. Oh, but Kelly turned around and saw it. That's a disqualification. That's a blatant disqualification.
I cannot believe that she would allow herself a chance at the title with a veteran official like Kelly.
And look, she thinks she won. She thinks she won. She's telling Kelly that she didn't use the championship belt.
And again, Shannon Young doing her no favors whatsoever. Just the opposite. Not a positive effect. She leaves without the women's championship.
She tried to... Mother Marni trying to leave with the CCW Women's Championship. Kelly having no part of it. But you have got to believe she is after Mr. 100.
Absolutely not happy at all.
Oh. Well, Seishin survives an onslaught by Mother Marni to remain the CCW Women's Champion.
Gaming Grounds is your one-stop shop for all your gaming needs. Whether it's retro or current gen, you can find it at Gaming Grounds and even try before you buy in our arcade area. We also offer trades, pre-orders, special orders, repairs, parties, and more. Find us at gaminggrounds.com.
Dexter, Brandon, thank you for joining me here. There was a blockbuster challenge that you dropped. Mm-hmm. Challenging Jacksyn Crowley in your match tonight for his opportunity at that CCW Championship at Super Show. And we've learned that Jacksyn has accepted. So I've got to ask, now that the stakes are even higher in your match tonight, does this change your perception at all of Jacksyn in, you saying that he's just handed these opportunities now that he's willing to put one on the line?
Not really, but are you a little freaked out that he's right here because you're shaking and you keep staring at him, you're stuttering? You repeated it twice that Jacksyn actually accepted the challenge.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. That he's just...
No, my perception has not changed of Jacksyn Crowley. Okay, I've been here for 3 years. 3 years. I've had one opportunity at Championship Gold. That's not right. I'm one of the best professional wrestlers in the Midwest. One of the top 500 in the world for 11 years. I was just on an Impact pay-per-view a couple weeks ago. What's Jacksyn Crowley done? And besides Jake Dirden's top prospect tournament that he did a couple years ago for Ring of Honor, what else has he done? He left for about 2-3 years. We didn't even know where he was. So no, my perception has not changed. Jacksyn Crowley fell into my trap. And so since August of last year, I'm going to leave Jacksyn Crowley laying in the middle of the ring. Dead. Let's go, Dexter.
Huge stakes for this next matchup as Jacksyn Crowley has agreed to Brandon Espinoza's terms to put his championship match at Super Show on the line here tonight. This feud has been going for months.
It really has, Asa.
And is finally coming to a head here.
Like you said, there's a tremendous amount at stake. These guys need to see a finish to this feud.
And here we see the man making his way to the ring. This is the man who has waged a war on Jacksyn Crowley for months now. Interesting that he's, that explains it. Self-proclaimed Missouri Wrestling Revival champion after we saw him walk off with Ace Hawkins' championship after leveling him, leaving him incapacitated, unable to compete at the Riot match last month. And I mean, they say possession is 9/10 of the law, but I don't think the record books are going to reflect that.
Now that is not an earned title at this point in my book.
The lights are out, and that can only mean one thing. Jacksyn Crowley is coming. Jacksyn Crowley, the current #1 contender after winning that hellacious Riot match last month. Oh, and what the hell is this? Of course.
Brandon's
Dexter Roswell.
Yeah. Brandon's wanting Jacksyn Crowley softened up before he can get in the ring and face him.
Brandon Espinoza unhappy with the amount of opportunities he feels he has been given here in CCW, so he has decided to make opportunities for himself. And now that he's given an opportunity to headline the CCW Super Show for that CCW Championship, now he's taking every shortcut and an advantage he can, sending Dexter Roswell out here before the match even starts, dropping Crowley with a brainbuster. Brandon furious. This could be. Oh! Jacksyn Crowley refusing to die, though. I don't know how. Oh, going for another pin here. Jacksyn Crowley again. Every kick out is just exerting more and more energy, but that time it was a 1 count. Brandon seemingly blaming Kelly, even though Kelly was doing his job. He was getting Dexter out of here. Dexter has no reason to be here for this match.
That did not work out the way Brandon Espinosa wanted it to, and now we might get to something that looks like a fair wrestling match.
Espinosa starting here with an advantage, but Jacksyn Crowley not letting him maintain it for long. Oh, Jackson maybe going for that sling blade, but Espinosa powering out of it and just hitting a draping clothesline, holding Jackson in place. Oh, just rolling him over, slamming him down. Slingshot senton. And just like that, Espinosa back in control.
This will be a fast and furious match. These guys will go at a absolutely tremendous clip.
No doubt about that. Both of these men feed on momentum. They feed on speed. As Brandon Espinosa charges with that huge forearm, Espinosa looking amazing. putting so much effort, so much time in the gym, training, making sure he's at the absolute best, the top of his game. But Jacksyn, just explosive, draping, going for that slingshot through, but Espinosa catches him, lands a huge kick right to the face. Oh, looking for that draping DDT, but Jacksyn manages to get out, dumps Espinoza onto the apron. Oh! Knocks him to the floor, and Jacksyn, not taking a moment to breathe, immediately dives through the second rope, catches Espinoza.
And they've taken it to the floor.
Again, a high-flying, high-intensity matchup we are sure to see here tonight. As Jacksyn Crowley would love nothing more than to cement his place at the CCW Super Show main event, as well as putting an end to his longtime rival here, Brandon Espinoza. Jackson's got to get quick to get back here in the ring. That step through sit out facebuster. Jacksyn going for the cover. Only manages a 2 count though. Both men managed to get to their feet here. Jacksyn charges in and Espy with another running forearm, but Espy answers with one of his own, echoing through the arena building here. But Jacksyn again,
just full speed, Ace of Great, full speed, post to post, full speed.
Jacksyn saw that one coming, hits the sling blade, plants Espinoza right in the middle of the ring, nowhere to go, cover 2, but Espinoza kicks out.
We talked about that being Jacksyn Crowley's signature move.
Espy is one to tell you he's a very accomplished professional wrestler, wrestling everywhere. He mentioned when I spoke with him earlier today, wrestled for an Impact pay-per-view just a couple weeks ago. He's been on Raw, and he calls into question what Jacksyn does, what Jake Dirden does, as we see that mean streak of Espy driving Jacksyn shoulder first into that unprotected, solid steel turnbuckle. Side step behind super kick, just knocking Jacksyn to the outside.
Listen, we've seen Brandon Espinoza over the last 2.5 years, and we've seen him without the dark, moody makeup. We've seen a different Brandon Espinoza before. I wonder if this is just some type of an answer, some type of a meeting Jacksyn Crowley on his own terms, with the darker, the makeup, the ghoulishness.
I mean, absolutely. We've seen the Banshee come out before in the past, but never really to the extent that we've seen him use it here in this rivalry with Jacksyn Crowley.
Month after month after month.
And not only that, but bringing in Dexter Roswell. Oh, gorgeous second rope superplex, bringing Jacksyn back into the ring. As I was saying, bringing in Dexter Roswell, this newfound mean streak of Dexter Roswell as well. And it's easy to see that just his short time with Espy has led to that attitude change. Because even on his best days, Espy was always a bit of a intense personality, we'll say. Even when he was feuding with the administration and was trying to get rid of the corrupt GM that we had at the time in Osby Tomlin, Espy was always on edge, always very, very, just like I said, intense is the best word for it. Oh, as he just goes full speed, driving Jacksyn Crowley neck first into that second rope. Now taking the time to taunt the crowd. He knows that Jacksyn earned this opportunity. He knows that Jacksyn earned that he rightfully won that Riot match to get a shot at the CCW Championship at Super Show.
Hey, so if I could just take a moment, I appreciate you bringing up Osby Tomlin. During his administration, as you said, he certainly did not win much favor with Indians. However, it is nice to see him at home and enjoying his new daughter, his family's new daughter. So I'm glad you referenced Osby Tomlin.
Following that vicious just face first into that metal wiring, holding the turnbuckle in place. Espinoza kicks Jacksyn to the outside, hoping to buy himself a count-out victory. If Jacksyn gets counted out, that punches Espy's ticket right to the CCW Super Show main event.
Main event.
Espy seems to think it's just a matter of time. Oh, right at the last possible moment. And Espy is livid. Our senior referee Kelly's a millisecond or less away from counting out Jacksyn Crowley as Espinoza hits him with that huge headbutt. But there is always fight left in Jacksyn Crowley. Oh! The gorgeous standing drop kick. We heard it from here. Again, every time Jacksyn Crowley comes to just some sort of wind beneath his feet with some sort of momentum. Oh. Can't think Espy actually thought he was going to keep Jacksyn Crowley down with a pin like that.
Thank God for that.
Oh, and look at this! Biting him! Espy has come completely unglued in these past couple months. This has gone from just a matter of opportunity and a matter of jealousy. This has turned into unbridled hatred.
Espy seems to want what the crowd does. He's pandering to the crowd and trying to mock Jacksyn at the same time.
He knows how much.
That's where this has come.
He knows how much the crowd wants to see Jacksyn compete in the main event of Super Show. Is it going to be against Brian Pillman Jr. potentially after tonight, or will it be against Jake Dirden in House 100? But Espinoza is going to do everything in his power to keep that from happening and to take that spot, so he can declare himself a double champion. Oh, Espinoza a step ahead, rolls Espy through. Jacksyn catches the super kick into a jumping Pele kick. Espy may be out. 1, 2. No, he's got the rope. That great ring awareness of Espinoza, keeping his hand on the rope. Jacksyn didn't have him close enough to the middle of the ring. Espy manages to break up that count at 1. Conserving a lot of very critical energy from having to kick out. Oh, and look at this. Both of these men seem to just enjoy beating the absolute hell out of each other as they meet face to face, trading blows in the middle of the ring. Espinoza with a gorgeous European uppercut as Jacksyn just continues to throw these forearms and elbow strikes. Espy ducks under, flips Jacksyn, and there is that super kick right on the jaw, right on the money. That's got to be it. Jacksyn Crowley kicking out, though.
Ace, I'm at the point now where I'm wondering what these two will do without each other. I feel like there's a story that's been playing out for all these months, and as much as I think they want to obliterate each other, I'm also wondering what these two will do without each other.
It's hard to say at this point, honestly. I don't know what. They've become so entwined in each other's story, but
That's my point.
But you have to know that Crowley wants that CCW Championship back. He is a former champion in his own right. As he gets powerbombed right into the turnbuckle, no chance to rest as Espy picks him up, cradles him. Jacksyn flips out of it though. Jumping cutter. Oh, plants Espy, but Jacksyn is too worn down to go for an immediate cover. Jacksyn crawling, trying to make it, almost looked like he was trying to make it to Espy for a cover. Now he's just trying to drag himself to his feet. Oh, Jacksyn pulling himself up to the top rope. Oh! Espy, though, with a running enziguri, stopping Jacksyn in his tracks. Espy's got Jacksyn on that top rope there, but Jacksyn is hanging on for dear life as he's now unloading on Espinoza, stepping over. Very, very predicament, just a dangerous situation here. Very precarious situation at the second rope here. Oh no. Jacksyn could be looking for the gallows. Espy aware enough to be able to elbow his way out of it. Neither man with a clear advantage.
Who's going to get the high impact move? That's what we're waiting to see.
This could put away a longtime rival at once as Espy now just vicious headbutt after headbutt. A swinging avalanche neck breaker.
And we just got our answer. It was Brandon Espinosa.
And that's got to be it. Jacksyn just limp. Espy going for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. No.
Where did he find that?
I said it earlier. If there is breath in Jacksyn Crowley's lungs, he has a fighting chance. And he is continuing to prove that as Espy's now demanding Jacksyn give him that championship match. The crowd now rallying behind Jacksyn Crowley. Oh! A spinning kick to the jaw. Jacksyn Crowley planted once again. Espinoza gesturing, moving his way to the... What is this?
Brandon Espinosa, we have gone to battle many times, but we have never waged war like we will come April 27th. You versus me in an Iron Man match for my championship of which you currently possess. But don't expect insults.
Worry Face Hawkins is coming.
Ace Hawkins with a message to Espinoza, but Jacksyn Crowley made his way to the top. Hits the gallows. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
Ace of Great. Without even being in the building, Ace Hawkins makes an impact. Makes his presence felt, makes an impact on this match without even being in the building.
I mean, Ace Hawkins, wait, what the hell is this? What the hell is this?
The champion's going to try to get an early jump on April, it looks like.
House 100, Mr. 100, Jake Dirden. There is no reason for this. What the hell is going on? Come on. Someone get out here and stop this.
Perhaps Mr. Pillman would like to get started early.
Hopefully someone. Jacksyn Crowley just endured a hellacious match with Brandon Espinoza. And now Jake Dirden and Mr. 100 bring their slimeball selves out here. To what, send another message? To weaken up Jacksyn Crowley? Is Mr. 100 in... Oh, God, cutting him in half with that spear. You know, honestly, Jake Dirden needs to be less concerned about who he could be wrestling at Super Show, and he's got to hope to make it past flying Brian Pillman Jr. here tonight.
Unless he's going to put Jacksyn out of commission, this does not help him in April. Unless he's actually... Jackson's not going to bow down any psychological defeat tonight. He'll be ready to go in April.
Yet again, House 100 making their presence felt when they have no business being out here. CCW fans, joining me at this time, flying Brian Pillman Jr. It's an honor to have you here at CCW, and I gotta ask, you've been going around all over the world making a name for yourself. Now you're here at CCW, challenging for the CCW Championship. How do you feel?
I feel great. And, I've been flying all around the world, wrestling, making my own name, carving my own path. But this weekend I was driving. I drove down to Arkansas, and here I am now in Missouri finishing up my loop. And I got to say, I'm excited with this region. I'm excited about all the talent. I'm excited to be putting a big match against somebody who I've heard is kind of a big deal. What's his name? Drozden?
Dirty Jake Dirden is our CCW champion. He is a member of House 100.
Dirty Dan. I like that name.
And he's proven to be pretty cutthroat with Mr. 100 in his corner. They've really been a take no prisoners approach to everyone here at CCW. So is this something that you're concerned about, or?
Well, I'll tell you, I got a lot of experience dealing with odd numbers. I got a lot of experience dealing with multiple guys and factions that claim to be great. They're obviously not as great as the New Heart Foundation. So I'm coming from a team that's built out of warriors that were trained in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm here to take the belt because that's what I'm here to set to do. So if this guy thinks he's going to outnumber me or cheat or do whatever it is that he does in his area in Missouri, well, I'm from Cincinnati, baby, and that ain't going to fly on me.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and best of luck to you.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, so you think you're cute? You think you're pretty, huh? You really do, huh? That little video stunt where you can't even talk properly. You're stuttering. So you decide to cost me my match and decide to cost me the CCW Championship. Well, you're right. I have something that you think is yours, but is really mine. I'm the one that gave you the opportunity for this belt. I'm the one that talked to the Missouri State Commission to make sure you were qualified enough to face for this. You want to call yourself blurry face, put that little guy liner on, act like you're something better than you are? My face paint isn't a gimmick. My face paint is exactly what I am. So come the Super Show, April 27th. You and me, I'll take you on in your little Iron Man match. And I'll show everyone that I'm the man, and you're just a little boy.
Jake Dirden, an imposing figure, not just in the world of professional wrestling, but anywhere in the world at this point. He is a mountain of a man with a bad attitude. And having aligned himself with Mr. 100, he is even more dangerous than I think we could have ever predicted him to be.
Asa, this is the main event. This is what House 100 needs to protect. I suspect they'll do it at all costs, and you are absolutely right. The CCW Heavyweight Champion is a force to be reckoned with.
We've seen the depths that Jake Dirden and House 100 would sink to when they won that championship in the one-night tournament. We saw how low they would stoop whenever his first defense against M-Dog Matt Cross. With as talented as Jake Dirden is, it's a shame to see, but tonight, an incredible challenge, and our challenger who will be making his way to the ring now. Brian Pillman Jr. coming out like a bat out of hell to this ring, going worldwide, making a name for himself, carving his own path. I spoke with him earlier today. He was excited to be here at CCW. He's excited to add some gold to his collection. He's excited to show the New Heart Foundation exactly what he's made of.
It is a new generation, and he is part of the new generation. Brian Pillman Jr. here at CCW tonight. March Malice going for the CCW Championship.
It's a huge get for CCW. He would make a great representative for as champion, I truly believe. But he has that towering Jake Dirden to get through before he can claim that CCW Championship for himself. Oh, and wasting no time, going right at Jake Dirden. Both men just trying to outpower the other, trying to get a leg up, establish some sort of dominance.
Pillman's giving away a ton of size. He's going to have to stay the aggressor.
That intensity, that aggression is what's going to feed him, and that's what's going to suit him well. However, we saw in his match against M-Dog Matt Cross, Jake Dirden is so good at just ending his opponent's momentum, taking it and immediately reversing it. Pillman Jr. now very aware of what House 100 is capable of, very aware of what Jake Dirden is capable of. He's done his research coming into this match, but now Jake Dirden taking some time, taking a step outside the ring here.
He's going to make Pillman think about it.
Jake Dirden was demanding the referee keep Pillman away from him as he can enter the ring here. Goes for the lockup here. Pillman getting a hold of that arm though. Wrenching it, just using all of that torque. Oh! Yanking it down. Oh, but there's that reach of Dirden just reaching across and just putting all of that weight across the face of Pillman Jr.
The leverage will always be on Dirden's side tonight. Pillman's going to have to neutralize that.
Oh, a little fake out there and that just natural athleticism. Oh, caught him looking. And just a boot right to the side of the face. I don't think Dirden really knows what just happened. Gorgeous standing dropkick, Pillman with a dropkick, dumping Dirden to ringside, having to gather his thoughts here. And Ken, this might be the first time that since he's come back that Durden's really been kind of looks unsure of himself.
Right, he's ran roughshod. He's ran roughshod for the past few months. He is going to have a big test tonight. There's going to be a big test tonight.
Looking at Mr. 100 for approval of that big right hand, but Pillman's still on his feet and baiting him in perfectly. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. Dirden just cutting that momentum out from underneath, cutting the legs out from underneath of Brian Pillman Jr. Dirden now just keeping Pillman in the corner here. Launching him to the other side, but Pillman reverses, stays on him with that running uppercut. Another one for good measure. Oh, just that couple of chops there. Oh, removing the vest, removing the shirt. Oh! Lighting up Jake Dirden, first with chops, following up with some hard kicks and stomps. An unending assault. Fires off of the turnbuckle. Oh! And another fake out for the CCW champion. Brian Pillman Jr. showing he is Mr. 100 is not the only person who can play mind games. as he drops that rope, sends Dirden to the outside.
Brian Pillman Jr. certainly is confident.
Charging again, and there is that drop kick, major air by Brian Pillman Jr. Keeping Jake Dirden outside the ring. What's he got planned here? Catches himself on the apron, jumps the clothesline attempt, and Dirden walks right into that back kick. Might have knocked some teeth loose. Oh, and Mr. 100 just with that yanking the leg, sending Pillman Jr. flying.
And just like that, the momentum changed.
And Pillman Jr. being sent head first into that turnbuckle. House 100 is going to take that count-out victory any way they can get it.
For sure.
Pillman Jr., though, back to his feet. Brian sending him shoulder first right into Jake Dirden. Gorgeous sunset flip attempt, but Dirden stays on his feet. Holds onto the ropes. Breaks the hold, goes for a huge stomp, but Brian's just way too quick. Oh, but not quick enough to avoid that huge sidewalk slam. Pinfall attempt here, but kicks out at one.
Come on!
I really think Jake Dirden's going to have to dig in deep here to be able to keep Brian Pillman Jr. down. Dirden solidly in control here.
Who's the man?
Jake Dirden commanding respect here from the CCW audience. Oh, just nothing pretty about a straight right hand, but Brian Pillman Jr. answering with one of his own and calling for Dirden to give him another one. Oh, but instead of just trading blows, Dirden goes for the knee strike. Oh, bouncing him head first off of that top rope. And immediately just stays on the assault, continuing to just lay in with those kicks and stomps. Jake Dirden now sending Brian Pillman Jr. down, holding with that reverse chinlock there.
What do you say, Pillman?
Pillman Jr. could be fading here, but no, he's getting to his feet. Oh! Couple elbow shots. Pillman Jr. fighting back against Jake Dirden, but quick to cut him off. Oh, and Dirden signaling this is the end. Lifts him up, but Brian Pillman Jr. sends him off, but oh, the super kick is caught, and that spinning discus clothesline drops Pillman, but is able to kick out at two. Look at the eyes of Jake Dirden there, just the frustration. What do you think he's going to have to do to retain the CCW Championship?
He'll continue to wear down Pillman. Pillman's going to have to get up, show some athleticism, maybe some high flight, get Dirden off his feet. There's so much to do with a big man like Dirden to try to take him off his game, but it's all Dirden. It is all Dirden.
Pillman with a fantastic opening sequence here in this main event matchup, but like you said, it has been all Dirden lately. Oh, Brian Pillman just with a couple just slaps to the face of Dirden, who's answering with just a two-handed choke. He's got to be careful of that disqualification, which, oh, man, just brutalizing his opponent here tonight. Saw the whiplash of bouncing his head off of that rope there. Pillman Jr. was very confident, very, very cocky, talking to him earlier today. Potentially playing some mind games. So you're saying that, he didn't know his opponent's name. He knew what he was getting himself into, but he may have underestimated the CCW champion Jake Dirden here tonight. Oh!
Well, the expectations are high. It comes with the pedigree. Everyone knows his name. We're wanting to see what the next generation looks like. And right now, the CCW champion is too much.
He still manages to kick out after being rocketed across the ring, right into that turnbuckle. But Jake Dirden still unable to keep Brian Pillman Jr. down, as he continues to just unload on the challenger here tonight. Again, sending it hard into the corner. Calling a shot for that. Oh, but goes right into a back elbow. Oh, and then a hard kick right to the sternum. A second one. He's looking to crack some ribs. Oh, and a third one. Oh, but goes right into a huge boot. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh. Brian Pillman Jr. manages to kick out after eating a huge boot by Jake Dirden.
Ace of Gray, I thought that was it. I thought that was him retaining his title.
That looked like it was it.
Pillman is not done. He's not done. He didn't come all the way to Cape Girardeau and be a part of CCW to not give it his all.
No, he didn't come this way to leave empty-handed. Crowd trying to rally behind Brian Pillman Jr. here as he tries to fight off yet another just a assault by Jake Dirden. And again, Mr. 100 there. Oh, Jake Dirden dropping Mr. 100. Some miscommunication there within the house. Pillman Jr. able to respond with a hard right hand of his own. Unfazed by the hand of Jake Dirden. Oh, this has devolved into just a fight as these two men are trading blows. Brian Pillman Jr. with a big series of strikes and chops, ducks the clothesline, goes for a huge crossbody, but Jake Dirden catches him, lifts him up onto his shoulders, but Brian getting the better of that one, sending Dirden against the ropes and right into a huge super kick. The momentum has shifted. Brian Pillman Jr. is feeling it. A gorgeous power slam, and this could be a new. Oh, Jake Dirden at the last possible moment.
I thought we had a new champ, Ace of Gray. I thought this kid from Cincinnati, this second generation wrestler, was the new champ.
He might have thought it too, but he's not giving Dirden any time to recover, bringing him to his feet. Ooh. Gorgeous, just a series of knee strikes. Oh, Dirden catches that last one though. Picks him up, just sends him back into the corner. And this is where Dirden is incredibly dangerous. He cuts off the path to escape. Oh, he's lifting up Brian Pillman Jr. What does he have planned? Pillman in a bad way here. Oh, no. Going for a superplex. Brian is holding on.
Shannon Young still stunned out on the floor.
But Brian Pillman Jr. able to fighting Jake Dirden off. And we saw this last time. Low blow to Brian Pillman Jr. as he was up top. Costing him his footing with that just... At some point, what's going to be done about this? This is absolute garbage. Serving up the challenger on a silver platter for Jake Dirden to hit that huge choke slam, and that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. There it is. A valiant effort on the part of Brian Pillman Jr. here tonight. But of course, Mr. 100 gets his grubby fingers involved. The depths that they will sink.
Hey, so whether we like it or not, it looks like we have a title match set for the Super Show.
Jake Dirden successful tonight, but you are absolutely right.
Jake Dirden will meet Jacksyn Crowley. The CCW title at the Super Show.
Be safe all, and thank you very much from everyone at CCW.